Hey everyone, Andrew back again, and I'm back again with another tag response video. This time around it is for HorrorMetal, and this is his very first tag, and it was right up my alley because it basically combines horror themed questions and heavy metal themed questions, so two things I absolutely love. So had to jump on this, and guys, if you feel like doing a response to this, that would be awesome. And if you're not subscribed to HorrorMetal, I will be leaving his link in the description box below. With that being said, 8 questions, so let's get into it. Question 1 is, how do you watch horror movies? So time of day, format, stuff like that. DVD and Blu-ray are the two main formats. 4K when I can, but the amount of horror movies on that format as of right now is pretty limited. And any time of day I watch horror movies, day or night, it doesn't really bother me. As to my setup, I have a 55-inch LCD 4K TV, so that's where I do most of my movie watching on. Question 2 is 2 metal albums that you're sick to death of. Definitely Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. That thing's been played to death, and if I never hear that album again, I really won't care. Not to the same extent, but another one is Hysteria by Def Leppard. I still like that album, but I don't play it very much anymore because I have listened to it a lot. Question 3 is a really good one. Who would win in a tournament out of Freddy, Jason, Michael, or Leatherface, set in the real world? Now, my answer is pretty much identical to HorrorMetal's. If it was set in the real world, Freddy's out from the start, so he would go first. As much as I'd like Leatherface to make it, I feel his character's a little bit slow, so he would die second. Then it would be between Michael and Jason. And as much as I love Michael realistically, I love Jason too, but as much as I love Michael realistically, I think Jason's a lot more powerful and stronger than Michael and would defeat him, so Jason would win. Question 4 is 5 favourite metal vocalists. Pretty easy. Chuck Billy from Testament, Rob Halford from Judas Priest, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, Tom Araya from Slayer, and Ozzy Osbourne. Question 5 is, why do you love horror? There's so many reasons, but the two main ones I think are definitely the diversity of the genre, because you can do so much with a horror movie and there's so many subgenres within horror. Sci-fi horror, ghost stories, possession movies, slashers, anthologies, creature features. Yeah, very, very diverse, which I like. So there's really something for everyone. I also love the creativity, especially when it comes to the special effects and kills within horror movies, especially slashers. Yeah, you can just be really, really creative with it. So they're basically the two main reasons why I love the genre. Question 6 is, what bands got you into heavy metal? Definitely Iron Maiden. That was really the first band that got me into heavy metal. A few others like Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne, the 80s era Ozzy Osbourne. Testament and Slayer got me into thrash, which is my favourite genre. Absolutely love thrash metal. I'm also delving into a bit of death metal as well, which I never actually thought that I would be interested in, but I am. I'm still pretty picky with it, but bands like Cannibal Corpse and Death got me into death metal. Question 7 is, what is your favourite type of horror movie? Everyone knows this already. It's definitely the slasher genre. 80s slashers to be more precise, but I also like the modern stuff as well. I just absolutely love slashers. I love the whole premise behind them, how there's a villain killing people off one by one. There's so many creative death scenes throughout the entire genre. There's a lot of awesome horror icons from the genre as well. So many awesome masks and outfits as well that the killers wear. So yeah, slashers are my favourite type of horror movie. And question 8, the last question, is a pretty easy one for me, and that is, what deceased metal musician would you bring back? I would definitely bring back Jeff Hanneman from Slayer, such an amazing guitarist, so yeah, I would definitely bring him back. Okay, so those were my 8 answers to the horror metal tag. Great tag, by the way. I had a lot of fun doing this. I love horror and metal, so this was like the perfect tag for me. So yeah, if you guys feel like doing a response to this, that would be absolutely awesome. It was Horror Metal's first tag, so definitely show them some support and let's get this tag going. I'm not really going to tag anyone, I'm going to leave it open, so this is open to anyone. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my answers. Once again, if you're not subscribed to Horror Metal, his link will be left in the description box below. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.